Tonight on the update, Vice President fulfills promise to TI AMASS. 900,000 Ghana cedis emergency units commissioned. Government to construct 400-meter railway line. Update on Kaswa shooting. Prime suspects narrates killings. Greater Accra chief wants WEEP factory. And Kevin Hart suffered major back injuries in a car crash. It's the first Monday in the month of September. Welcome. We are broadcasting from our studio here at Stephen Amate Close in Nima, Accra. This is the update. My name is Godwin Nambo. Many thanks for staying with us. We go straight into our first story now. The Vice President of the Republic, His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, has donated a 32-seater bus to TI Ahmadiyya Senior High School in Kumasi on Friday, 30th August 2019. The presentation was done on behalf of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia by the Second Lady Hajia Samira Bawumia. The donation was in fulfillment of a promise made by the Vice President to the school last year during the school's 68th Speech and Prize Giving Day.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to honor the request you made to my husband, His Excellency Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, through me when I joined you last year for your 60th anniversary celebration. Your bus is here. Ladies and gentlemen, your bus is here. I want to promise you on behalf of government that all your additional requests will be responded to positively with the needed urgency. I hope it serves the purpose for which it was received and it becomes a blessing to this institution and those in the institution. I thank you all and may Allah bless TI Ahmadiyya and bless our homeland Ghana. Thank you so much.
I want to take this opportunity to let her know that by the grace of God, the school here is running very smoothly. Our school is one of the schools that is operating the double track system of the current free HHS very effectively. The government of the Republic has responded to our requests to meet the challenges that we have in the school. As I speak, 3 gigantic projects are going on in the school. 2-story classroom blocks are currently being constructed, and a huge 3-story girls' dormitory is also currently going on in the school. All in response by the government to address the challenges that came along with the introduction of the free HSS, which has brought about huge numbers of the Ghanaian children benefiting from the senior high school educational system.
The headmaster expressed gratitude to the Vice President for government's contribution towards easing the transportation problems of the school. Let's move on. Now, an accident and emergency unit costing 900,000 Ghana cedis has been commissioned at the Chira Health Center to provide the needed health care to residents in the community and its surrounding areas. A philanthropist and indigene of Chira, Obed Asante, constructed the emergency unit, which has 2 consulting rooms, a clean and fully functional operating theater, and a ward for male patients. Medical Superintendent of the Health Center, Dr. Derek Kumi Frimpong, who is elated by the project, said the people of Chira could now get the care they need close to home, courtesy the new emergency unit. According to him, before the new unit, the facility relied on a small room to attend to cases of snake and scorpion bites, road accidents, and other traumatic injuries to save lives of patients brought to the health center, while obstetric cases were referred to the regional hospital Asunyane, a 15-minute drive from the center. He praised Mr. Asante for his generosity and appealed to benevolent organizations and philanthropists to come to the aid of the facility. Now, government is set to construct a 400 meters railway line across the Volta Lake Akosombo from Senchi to Mpakadan in the Sujaman district of the eastern region. The railway line is part of the Tema Mpakadan project. It has been constructed by Afcon's Construction from India. Government has also released an additional $48 million to expand the line beyond Akosombo, and this is expected to be completed by June 2020. This forms part of the broader Ghana-Burkina Faso joint railway line project, which when completed would serve as a port to enhance transportation on the Volta Lake. Another port will be constructed at VEEP in the central Gonja district of the northern region. The Minister for Railways Development, Joe Garte, revealed this to DGN during a working visit to Mpakadan. The Railway Development Minister pointed out that the location of the 1 kilometer long railhead would save the Akosombo Hydro Dam from possible damage caused by dynamite explosions as part of the construction process. Now, the prime suspect in the murder of the 2 Kaswa police officers, Eric Ojodria, has reportedly started narrating what led to the killings of the cops. He was arrested at Senchi at dawn on Saturday, August 31, 2019, and brought to the police headquarters in Accra. According to Eric Ojodria, the alleged suspected killer of the 2 police officers, almost every policeman in the Kaswa division knows him. He says he has sold and sometimes given lands to most of them. According to him, he shot someone some few months back in self-defense, protecting some money he had in his car trunk. In purported statement he made to police after his arrest, he said his mother sold 2 plots of land to some foreigners early this year. Unfortunately, that same land belonged to the late sergeant. The late sergeant wanted to develop the land and realized someone was already doing so, and upon his investigations, he got to know it was the suspect's mom who sold it. According to Mr. Dia, this brought about a serious problem between his mom and the sergeant. He came in to make peace and promised the sergeant another piece of land, but the late sergeant refused while threatening them before leaving. According to him, 2 weeks after, his mom passed away, and anytime the sergeant sees him, he makes mockery of him. After a little misunderstanding with the police on that fateful day, Mr. Dia claims the late sergeant in a car chase assaulted him, and in self-defense, a friend with him by the name of Tola passed him the sergeant's pistol, with which he shot him 4 times after chasing him to a container. According to him, it was a policeman who helped him to escape and hide in Adenta. The same policeman asked him to put a plaster on his face to disguise himself. Now, a chief in the Shai Osudoku traditional area in the Greater Accra region is craving for the setting up of a marijuana factory in the area. Nene Oga Osuagbo I, chief of Great Ametafor in the traditional area, is appealing to the government to establish an Indian hemp industrial plant under the 1 district, 1 factory, 1 D1F policy. Now, according to the chief, who's in charge of external relations, diplomacy and development for the Osudoku traditional area, the land of the area is fertile for the cultivation of Indian hemp, known in the local parlance as wee, for which reason he wants a factory to be established there for the processing of the hemp to ease poverty. He says scientific research alludes to many benefits that could be derived from harnessing and utilizing plants for food and industrial use, including marijuana. Plants like marijuana also have very high medicinal or industrial uses, he stated. Nene Osuagbo made these remarks during the matriculation ceremony of the Dr. Nyakote College of Holistic Medicine in Tema on Friday. Ghana hemp farmers are agro-businessmen and women who are into job creation and poverty reduction. They are not ganja smokers. Tobacco farmers are not cigarette smokers. Licensed importers and manufacturers of guns are not armed robbers, he said. And finally, actor and comedian Kevin Hart and 2 others were involved in a car crash in Calabasas, California early Sunday, according to a California Highway Patrol incident report obtained by CNN. Hart and the driver, Jared Black, sustained major back injuries and were transported to nearby hospitals for treatment, the report states. Black was driving Hart's 1970 Plymouth Barracuda, according to the report, when he lost control of the vehicle. It went off the road and rolled down an embankment. 2 of the 3 occupants were trapped in the vehicle. Hart left the scene to his nearby residence to get medical attention, the report said. Patrol officers determined that Black was not under the influence of alcohol at the time of the collision. The 3rd occupant did not suffer any substantial injuries. We'll be glad to hear from you. Send us a message on our Instagram account at Daily Guide Africa on Facebook and at Daily Guide Network on Instagram and YouTube. The update is brought to you by Diamond Cement and powered by Press Express. For all your delivery needs, call Press Express today. Many thanks for watching. My name is Godwin Nambo. Have a good evening.